Alright guys, what's up? Are you Team Extreme? I'm Team Extreme. I am Team Extreme. Okay, so this is, I believe, 1993. This was a supplemental book in Hero Magazine, Hero Illustrated. I don't remember the issue. But anyways, it was a free comic that came with the magazine. Hero was a direct competitor of Wizard magazine back in the day. And yeah, so this, first off, this I believe is very different. I might be wrong because I haven't looked at the book in 20 years. I don't think this is the same content as Extreme number 0, which also features Cybrid, this character, on the cover. Cover here, illustrated by Art T-Bear, I believe. I think it's an Art T-Bear cover. Okay, so something, just so everyone knows, something kind of interesting about this. Yes, Extreme Studios was pretty much the founding father of Image Comics. And they were still currently in Image Comics. Rob had created another brand, Maximum Press, which was a weird adjacency to Image. It wasn't Image. All the talent was Image, though. So anyways, this here shows characters created and owned by Extreme Studios personnel. And it's literally just like a preview. So it's a preview. Some of them have pages. Some of them is like a weird 1/2 zero issue. So we're just going to check this out. Not everyone is aware of it. And it starts off with a Cybrid story by Rob, Danny Mickey on inks, of course, and Kiko on color. Kiko was ridiculously good. Awesome colorist. So yeah, colors by Kiko. Also got a Law and Order, which did end up coming out. Some of this stuff never came out to my knowledge later on even. Law and Order was utilized by Marat later. I think he changed it, though, to 2 females. I think the book was like flipped. Like the name was kept, but I think he reconned the character. Code 9 by Chap. We'll just take a peek here. Yeah, Risk, I think, got some love, and I forgot that anthology book. It was a Maximum Press anthology book. But anyways, yeah, pretty typical adrenaline-fueled preview pages by Rob here. Beating up these ninjas here. Get to see a little look into his power, kind of morphs and stuff. And of course, later on, the book was illustrated. Oh, this is a double page splash, by the way. You see this coming across? So, Sam Liu. And Sam is like an artist. Sam just could do no wrong. Yeah, so that book took quite a while actually to come out. That first Cyber book, but yeah, Sam knocked it out of the park. I think that was Sabal inks on Sam. So yeah, it was a fun book. All right, so a little bit of a preview there, and again, this is the kind of thing that you would find like, oh, here's preview pages used in lieu of an advertising pinup, right? So get excited to be continued, right? The beginning. These might have been repurposed and used again later. I don't know. Definitely not used in the Cybrid book, though. That was 100% Sam Liu. So you get a Brigade ad here. You then get a look at Marat Michael's Law and Order book. So he probably drew these in 1992. And again, it's just a little bit of very wordsy to kind of let you know what's up. He was limited to 2 pages to kind of give you an in and out of who's who. So there's that. Chap Yape, Code 9. I don't remember seeing this outside of this book. I don't remember ever seeing this become a thing. Pretty cool illustration right here. I think that this was right before his run on the War Child stuff, I believe. So, or before starting it at least. But yeah, pretty cool artwork. The colors it's extreme colors. Colors are okay. It's nothing to write home about. Lancers. Very Cobra Commander vibes here. Whose book is Lancers? I know one of them. Okay, so that's Rich Horry. Okay, so Rich Horry, studio guy at Extreme, later on became full-time colorist on like books like DC 52 Aquaman, stuff like that, along with his wife, Tanya. So, yeah, he was just, he was kind of like the utility guy. Like if pages need to be done that day, Rich Horry got stuff done, and did it well. So, yeah, you get to take a peek here at Lancers. I don't honestly remember if this became a thing outside of this right here. Risk, I do know that Risk did become a thing. Chuck Jones, way back, I remember he was roommates with John Stinsman when Stinsman was working on the Evangeline series. I don't know whether or not Chuck had any hand on helping out any fill-ins or pages on that. I do know that he was working on several things at the same time at Extreme. So I would usually work a completely different shift than him, but we would cross paths once in a while. I remember he was a super nice dude. Got quite a few of his his little he was doing these ashcan sketchbooks way back, and I managed to get my hands on a handful of those. Might have to do a video on those sometime. But yeah, very for creator-owned stuff within the Extreme Studio sphere, very intent on creating a grounded character. I know you don't see it in the aesthetics here. The way he described it to me, it felt very Nascenti Daredevil. That's the best way I can describe it. So I do know that he did run with his character Risk here a little bit. I think there might be some short stories of the character in the Asylum. It was called Asylum. It was a Maximum Press anthology. There might be stuff in there. Not entirely sure. It's been about 20 years since I've really taken a peek at it. Metaforce, man, I wish something happened when Jeff was still drawing like this. This just really, really intrigued me. There's something about these characters, they're just weird enough. And so it looks like Idea Boy. So this is co-owned by Eric Stevenson, co-owned by Jeff Matsuda, who was at the time, he was drawing the Newman books before Todd Knock came in and took over, and among covers and other things he was doing. So very superhero dreamscapey with some lore behind it. Some lore. You got some whodunit. You got a little bit of whodunit behind it, and then these superpowered characters. But I think this is like Dream Realm stuff around this character here. So coulda, woulda, shoulda. Would have been a cool book. Extreme Scene talks here a little bit about the Jack Kirby Phantom book. Get a profile here of a young Eric Stevenson. Yeah. Way back when Anthony Wynn was over at Extreme, you got Anthony Wynn and Danny Mickey here playing around like sword fighting. Back here we got some pinups. Some of the original pinups by Frege for his Black Flag characters. You got Geisha here, and I think I have a photocopy of this here. So his Ben Davis gorilla character. This is probably the most Art Adams inspired looking drawing I think Dan's done. I really dig it. It was fun. I like this. It's not something else. Artists don't. I feel like they don't do it enough. Maybe because of coloring now, But guys, do some halos. Don't be afraid of like those spotted black backgrounds. Get some halos in there. And then we got really, really cool black and white ad here, double pager by Art to Bear. And this is like fresh out of homage, fresh off of all those Superman fill-in issues, right? And still has the Jim Lee style lines. And this was my favorite era of Art's work for sure, 100%. These just the anatomy here is just so sick. I love it. Yeah, this stuff was super fun. And so yeah, get the black and white book. And this was handled by Robin Extreme. Came over and did some stuff. Got a little ad here. I was never a big Murray fan. Supreme Madness, I think, is when I feel like the book, for me personally, I started enjoying what the studio was doing with the book. Supreme Madness. It's when I kind of took more notice. Got a Jay Lee cover here, Bloodstrike. My favorite era of Jay Lee's work. So some people hate it. I love it. I think I'll take this any day over what he does nowadays. Nothing against now. It's just I feel like it's two completely different artists. This right here, if you were a brewery, or I don't know a good analogy for this, but like this is the brewery selling you Hefeweizens and IPAs, you know. And Jay's work now is fine wine, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of fine wine. I guess I'll leave it at that. It's not that it's bad. It's just it's an acquired taste, and I prefer my Pacificos and Heinekens. So cool little ad here by Dan Panosian. Obviously doesn't draw like this anymore. Very studio style, but this was always a super dope ad. And then this is also equally very, very cool, intriguing ad drawn by Jeff Matsuda with inks by Panosian. Not Wolverine, it's Troll. Very cool. But anyways, yeah, just so you guys know, if you're not aware of it, Extreme Hero. I'm going to assume people sell this on eBay, probably loose. I don't remember the book that it came in. I had subscriptions to anything and everything that I thought could give me a little bit of an edge breaking in. And obviously it did, because I ended up at Extreme. So here you go, guys. Enjoy. Let me know in comments if it's the same as that Extreme Zero book, because my copy is like 12 long boxes buried. I really don't feel like getting them out. All right, guys. Peace out.